homework?
Yep.
Okay. So is you share the screen or me?
You just share.
Okay, let me share my screen. I will show you my homework. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so I add the wholesale name 六合 here, and the customer, I add the customer 六合, and the division is A. This all operation at 黄埔华一
Okay.
The work center, at the work center, this casing. This casing is belong to Beckett. Okay, sub work center. I built one sub work center. It's named 六合 and Beckett and Bay 123 here, and link to the customer 六合. Okay, and I add a new site here, new building here, 黄埔
Okay.
Main. Okay, that's all.
Let's
Any question?
No.
Okay. And you said that I would need to prepare one layout and one configuration files for today's training. So here,
Yep.
this is the layout.
Okay. So your layout. Can you explain how you connect your work cell, your customer, and your support centers to the layout?
哎，Hello，我分享一下画面啊。
刘斌，稍等一下，那个现在 Leo 在要说明要解释，你先稍等一下。
好，
对。
Wait. Let's see.
Leo 是断线了吗？嗯。
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
I'm sorry, there might be some issues in our local network. So let me share my screen again. So this is the layout I prepared for today's training. And here is the configuration template. Not this one. No, this one. Okay. This is the configuration files. for the layout. Okay.
Sorry. Can you show that the layout again?
Okay. So this layout is the configuration is want to build the new bay 21.
Okay.
Here. Okay. So this is the bay 21 SMT.
Okay.
Here. And the throw hole is the bay 0123.
Where did you get the template for on the Excel?
I download the template at the configuration template here. Configuration, this one.
Okay.
And copy. So this is the template. I copied the energies and the brainstorm. Select this wholesale and the brainstorm this customer and this division and this sub and this work center, and add a new bay here and select the process name to build the new configuration file. Okay. I have did this work for many times before. I'm very familiar with this.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yubing, so you can share your homework.
OK，
立达啊，我刚打电话市场问你，你那个样品里边是不是不良品？
this is my process. I'm selling the molding, CNC, and print.
Okay.
This process. This is my product in bay. Molding.
Okay.
Molding at this as that.
Okay.
CNC is it. Printer, backhand that this I'm selling. Uh, 这是我在系统里面建的 Subwork Center。
So you have created this in the IEDB?
哦，对 ，Yeah。
有给你救一下你的 IDB 吧。
嗯。
这个是你自己线下做的一个汇整的表嘛，哈。那我把这个腾到我们昨天有讨论了，你都把它腾到系统里头了嘛，哦。
对，稍等一下啊。哎，每次要等啊。
然后右边你待会也是解释一下你怎么做那个 link，就是说资料之间的一个 link 的，就是解释一下你的操作，你的了解，好，简单解释一下就行。OK。
好，可以说汉语吗？
可以，你没关系，你讲中文，你讲中文。
哎，
然后如果
好
我有什么有不清楚的，再麻烦我有什么问这样子，然后我们再协助你。
，OK，好，谢谢。我是先在这个 IEDB 里面 workcell 里面，根据我们现有的，然后建我们现有的 workcell。对，我是建了这几个 workcell。然后接着在 workcell 下边就建了一些我们对应的一些我们现有的生产的一些客户，但这里面列的不是太全嘛，我只是先举个例子。对，然后在这里我会对，比方说对 ABC 的 workcell，我会对它进行一个它的 customer，然后做一个对应链接。对，这每一个我都，其他的就不说了，其他的也有对应，只是就是这样做一个做法嘛。对，然后 customer 完了之后，会对 customer 下面，我这边就是有写，对，我其实和这个是差不多的。就是在 work center 下面，然后就根据我们的制程，然后对它做一个我们现有的一个 work center 设置，然后这个就没有了，这个就是做一个 work center 的一个设置，所有的work center 就是这样设的，然后下一步就是设置了 sub work center。sub work center 就是根据我们的制程然后设的这个定义，我是定义的，比方说我给它命名是为了方便好区分，然后后边我就给它缀上了我们的 workcell 的一个名字，基本上是这样定义的。当然我定义这一个也是根据，就像这个，比方说 CNC 一样，我也是根据我们车间里面的它的一个区域。哎，底下怎么没有了？就是刚才我们看到的，就是刚才我们看到的这个啊。这里，比方说 CNC，我们 CNC 的一个车间是分了3个区域的，比方说这是 Bay1、Bay2，这些都是做 ABC 的，可能还有一个然后还有一个 NBT 的一个 Bay1，所以我这里面是分了3个区域的，所以我这设的时候就设了3个，所以在我们这个表里面我们看到的，在我这里看到的我也就设了3个嘛。然后其他的也是一样的，就是根据我们车间的一个区域，然后划分的。所以这边像 ABC 的，因为我们有很多个车间，所以预留的就下边就算是预留的一些位。对。所以这里面每一个也都根据我的那个需求，然后都把它的区域都给在里面设置出来了。对，这2个。这个就是对我们这个 customer 来，它的制程进行了一个设置。只要是他这个客户有的，都在这里面有设置。对，这下面也是一样的。我是先拿 ABC 这个 customer 来做个例子，这就是他们所有的一个制程。下一步就是做的 process，就是刚才我们看到的我们这个 process 的一个设置。稍等一下啊。哎，
Oh, I thought I have not go into process yet.
这个里面就比方说我们这里面设置的都有这个。 这是按我们的这个顺序，就是刚才看到的这个，我是以这个为例子，在里面设的，是以这个作为例子设的，所以这里边这个地方的名字就是我在刚才我们这个 IEDB 这个数据库里面放的，就是根据我的公站的一个顺序，在里面定义的这样的，所以刚才我们看到的这里边就是这样的一个顺序，这个 modding 啊分析，还有 backend 移 print 这些，就是我们看到的这里边的这些。但是就是一个问题，就是里边有一些这里边有一些现有的，就是刚才这个地方列出来的现有的，有一些可能满足不了我们的需求，就有一些和我们实际的公站里面可能会有一点差异。呀，就是这里面有一些
不好意思打断一下，你想要表达的是说，找不到适合的特，对不对？
对。
We have not go into process yet. You are early. So yeah, we will discuss about the process later on.
哦，OK，那个，刘斌，那个 process 我们等一下后面再来讨论。
好，那基本上现在系统里面设置的就是设置的这些，就到这一步了，到了 process 设置的这几项 ，OK。
Okay. Sorry guys, I cannot log into my VPN. There's some issue, so probably I need to control your screen. So Liu Ping, can you give me control?
刘斌，你那个是，OK。
Alright, where's the
啊，
IEDB?
这个，哎。
Okay. So there's one thing I want to tell you guys is that you can, for the work centers, you can actually rearrange them by clicking on this three bar and pull them. So it's to the correct so-called sequence. Okay, but for work center, it's not so much of the concern. Or you can actually click on the arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can save it if you want.
As done.
刘斌，所以那个它可以拖到前面那3条杠调整位置。
我是点了上下箭头也可以啊。
对，没关系，只是让你知道一下，好，用拖拉。
明白，都可以啊。
Right. So for the sub-work centers, the sequence is important.
Yeah.
So it has to be from the beginning until the end. So your
yes.
process starting from this, if you place this as the first one, that means for the customer, the first process should coming from here, then the flow should be following the process flow as well. So this one, you have to be in the right sequence so that when you fill up the process and also the raw data, then because later on when we log about raw data, there will be so-called the process sequence. So now we're going into the process. Okay, I'm sorry I cannot show you guys. So for my screen for system, we actually can see one more column here, which is called the base process. So we will create the base process there. And then when you come here, the processes, then you can add in your process, whichever that available in the base process. If you cannot find your process here, then you can let me know. We can discuss how to match that. Or if let's say totally not in the list, then we will discuss whether we can add in new process or not. Okay, so
这个已经干成了。这个买了软性化的
刘斌，我利用时间跟你快速解释一下，刚才Wilson的意思就是说，如果 process 找不到适合的，可以我们再跟Wilson讨论一下。
好的，
对，就是这样子。
所以刚才这个地方是可以下载出来所有的哈。
对。
是。
So when you download, so you can go to links, mass upload, and then you can select the process for the configuration template, and then you download. Then you shall see this template. And this, yeah, and these are all the process name. Okay, that you have added to your site. And you can see here the process count 2 means that you have added in 2 auto insert processes.
Ah, 对应的这个8753。这是谁买的单？谁下的单？给回来了吗？是。这个项目我没。
Wait, before I move on, I think I forgot about Jack. Jack, so which site that you are doing?
有没有领呢？也不知道，就是不知道这帮人去哪里了。会，但是买真的买了。
You do the
深圳 mechanic.
Okay, so which customer that you, or maybe you can share your screen. What have you did you do the homework?
这谁下的单
？Sorry, so
You forgot about that. It's fine.
No. 我误解了，我不知道我要做 homework，所以不过刘斌昨天我跟刘斌一起把我协助他把 homework 做完了。
对，昨天晚上我们一起做的。
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I 我可以把我的 homework 补上。我不知道我要
Okay.
做，不好意思，sorry。
Yeah, because you are not certified as SME, right?
Okay.
So you're part of the training. Okay. Okay. So, right, level 1. So you can add as many
Yes, I'm
repeated process as you need. So, but not overly do it. So, because here at the end, it will show that we'll have a report to show that whether that process is being used in IEDB or not. If you create too many, the report will you can see that the report you create too many processes without any data, which means that you're not using it. So you only create those process that you need. So try to reduce those unnecessary data to be in the IEDB. Okay, then if you need to delete, you still can delete that. And you can always add them back if you need it. Okay, level 2, level 3. Okay, level 4. Okay. So as you can, I know you already added in, for example, you have OBA 3, that means you have added in 3 times of OBA. So here OBA 2, and here is OBA 1. Then we come over to process configuration, select backend, select the support center. Okay, so here, since you already link, so
Yeah.
that's right. And same thing, you can drag the process to rearrange the sequence, or you can click on the arrow.
Okay.
Go up and down. So this is very important. This must be in the process flow sequence. That means load 1, the first process, they will go to auto insert, unload, FNI, unload, and so on. This has to be in the correct sequence. Okay. This one. This mass RD delete, mass raw data delete. This edit mode is to delete all raw data for all customer per process. So if you click on this, okay. So there's no edit button here. After you click on this, there's the edit button. So you can click on the edit button. So if you want to delete all raw data for the selected process, this will apply to all active, inactive, deleted assemblies for all active, inactive, deleted customers. If you click yes, it will delete all the raw data for all the assemblies and also customers that having this process. That means if you click on auto insert, all
Okay.
auto insert process for this, for the customers and the assemblies that falls that been in this support center. All that raw data will be deleted. So if you're not sure, then you don't use this. This is just in case that you guys need this, then you can use this feature. This is to expedite how you guys maintain the data. For example, let's say you have a process which has been removed out from this support center. Let's say you no longer need to unload. You have removed it from the production, then oh yes, then you can use this. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Wilson.
Yeah.
I need to double check with you. So your mean is when we when you 就是如果刚才那件事情点 yes，你的意思是它会连同前面的
所有的都删掉，
所有的都一起删掉，是这个意思吗？
Yes, everything for this process. Let's say you, it's not for all process, but it's process by process. Let's say, like what I mentioned, if now you no longer need this, you already remove this process in your production. So you no longer need the unload one. Then you can go and click yes, and it will delete all the raw data.
哎，杰克，他只是删掉了这一行嘛，这个公站吧。
Yes, it's not all process. It's only the selected process.
明白，只是删了这个 process。
OK， 了解啊，所以我刚才觉得有点怪怪的。
只是这一行，它这一行叫一个 process。
Okay. So once you delete it, then you can unlink.
Sorry，
because you no longer need that.
我举一个例子Wilson，所以比如说我们现在看的是end bay one ABC， if in the end bay two ABC the support center have the low unload one for example then when I click the delete, yes.
No, it will not delete this. It is only for the selected support center and all the customer that link to this support center. The unload one raw data will be deleted.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we link the support center to the customer, right? So for this bay one ABC, if let's say here you also back at bay one ABC. So if you selected just now to delete the unload process, so for C plus and ABC, for that unload process, all the raw data will be deleted. Okay. Let me see the process. Now let me try to find the.
那我回复一下刘晓峰了啊，这下他自己去协调了啊，那我们东西准备就绪了。并肩，说现在没那么快。现在还在办理中，先把他们。
So Leo, I believe you are familiar with this, right? You know how to link all the processes and all that already, right?
Yes, I have no
Okay.
problem.
All right. Let me share my screen. You guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, this is the base process name, acronym, and the description. I'm not sure whether this is the latest one, but this is what I can find. I will check again after this, whether I can find the more updated lists of this. Then I will share with you guys. So we have the process and then the description. Then so when you cannot really find the base process, try to find to match to the description, so that if I mentioned just now, if you really cannot find everything in here, then you can talk to me. Then we can discuss whether we can match to any of this or we need to add in a new process. Okay.
Wilson, can we add a new base process by ourselves?
No. Because we standardize the process name. So that's why we don't allow each site to input their own process. And then at the end, it will not be a standardized one.
Okay.
Yeah. So in IEDB, we try to standardize all. So, but once maybe they have not updated to you that we have a column to input your local process name. Leo, maybe you can share your screen, or maybe Jack. Either Jack or Leo, you guys can share your screen. Then I'll show you guys where that is.
I know I can add the best process by ourselves. So maybe because recently I'm doing the standardization work about the process name. So I found there's many different kind of processes in our farm side. I can share my screen.
Okay, that's great.
So this is the file. This is the document I have done for our process name standardization in our farm side. So you can find here. This is our IEDB standard process name here, but
Okay.
there is many different type and different areas about this process. So if I can add some new process in our IEDB system, so I can reduce the type of one process name. You can understand. For example, the FET here in IEDB, there's only one FET name, but there's a lot of different FET work here.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can add the IEDB process name by myself, maybe maybe this will be helpful for me to standardize our
Understand.
local process.
But then that means the IEDB process name will be localized to Huangpu. You see, so then you will have many IEDB process name. Then Shenzhen Mechanics will have their own. At the end, IEDB will not be standardized.
Yes, if IEDB, yeah, if IEDB can divide the process name for different site.
Yes, that's why we
will
create the
be helpful.
alias. That's why we create the alias for you guys to input your local process name.
Our local process name. You means I can.
No, the alias is
alias.
yeah, the alias is for the site to input your local process name. So it depends on how you guys want to standardize your own local process name. We cannot control that. But for IEDB, we have to control that. Because if we don't control the IEDB process name, like what I said, Huangpu will have their own version of process. Shenzhen Mechanics will have their own process. At the end, it's not standardized anymore. You see? Yeah, so
Okay,
that's why
I
the
understand.
alias being added in for your local process name. And I think that would be sufficient enough for you guys to input that to the reference of the standard name in IEDB.
Okay, I understand. If there is a necessary, I will connect to you to decide whether add or not. Okay.
Yeah, if you cannot match to the IEDB process name, then you can talk to me.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, so now
sorry. Excuse me. Wilson.
Yeah.
Could we use the Chinese in the alias name?
Yes, you can do
Okay.
that. Even
Okay.
even in the comment column, you also can use the Chinese character.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, then I think we need to discuss in details since Liu Ping, you also add in the process in the IEDB. So maybe you can show your process matching to the layout in the IEDB.
I have one question, Wilson.
Yep.
How to open the alias in raw data page?
Yeah, once we go to the raw data, then I will show it to you. Or maybe after this, I can show it to you in advance. That's no problem.
Okay.
Liu Ping, can you show me your layout process by process and compare to the one that you added into the IEDB?
刘斌，你要解释你那个 process 的，就是说你不是对应上面的 flow chart 嘛？哦，然后上面的那个 process 是在这个背的哪里？你要解析一下。
对，好，我们讲一下中文，我们 molding 的就这几个，我们基本上这边的生产呢，就是在机边就是成型完之后就机边检验，然后包装，所以我们在这个次件里面就是在成型机台边上做的，所以都在这个位置，都是在一个地方的。 所以 molding 是这样的。然后 CNC 的话，CNC 我们也都是在机台边的。
Hold on, Living. So you show me your layout, and then you show me in IEDB your subbook center and your process, and where are they in the layout? Each process by process.
刘斌结合 IDB 讲解，然后你的一个制成讲解这样子。
好。
对，就是你的那个 IDB 的设置啊，就是你要秀你的 IDB 的设置，然后再结合这个也好。
刚才看过了，设置是和这一模一样的。
So your first is molding, your first
Molding.
process. Okay.
Molding. The first is molding. The second is inspection.
Okay.
Third is pack out.
So show me where's your molding, FNI, and pack out in your layout.
我们就是在机台边的，机边检验。
So all that three process is within that machine.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this is molding.
Wilson, it is similar small work cell. It's not all process in the machine. It's like a small.
Yeah, I know.
Cell.
It's within.
Okay.
Yeah, within the machine. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. So just now for that particular subwork center, that is which bay? Bay 1, right?
Yeah.
So in bay 1, how many molding machines that you have?
因为我们机台都是共用的，那模具经常会换，所以它没有固定的机台。
Okay, understand. Let's go to the next one.
CNC 我们 CNC 的话 ，first is CNC， 然后上料上下料，所以我在这里边写的。先上料，再 CNC， 然后再下料 upload。
Your load and unload.
Yeah, load,
It's
unload.
Material or what? What process is that?
它是物料吗？还是它上下料是low on low 是什么东西
The product or the material?
这是人工，这个地方这个是自动上，我们有机械手。
不是刘斌，你那个人上下，等一下，我先讲一下，这个上下料，你指的是 robot 上下料，还是说你是 material handling？
是有人先上到就是供料盘里面去，就是自动供料机器上，然后由机械手再往机台里面上。
所以它上的是 material， 对不对？是物料，不是不是产品嘛？哈，是 material。
对。看这种。
But why you have unload for material?
刘斌，所以你的 unload 的是 material 吗？
对。也是产品，就是产品，就是
应该是加工之后的半成品，对不对？
就是 molding 过之后的半成品嘛。
CNC 还是 molding？你刚才讲的是 CNC 吗？
先 molding 过的，就是我 molding 过的产品，再去 CNC 来加工孔啊，或者去毛边，所以它要上料上的就是 molding 过的半成品。
对对对，你是先漏的 molding 之后的半成品，然后 CNC 加工完之后 unload 的 CNC 的
半成品
加工完的半成品嘛 ？OK。
对。
So it's material of the product or both.
半成品算 material 吗 ？Production。
Is it okay? It's a if it's considered as a WIP in or work in progress, then it's a product, the product that you're going to produce. So what you mentioned, if I understand correctly, that product is coming from your molding. After you finish your molding process, you will take the product to your CNC machine and load into the machine to be processed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is a product. So other than the product, does the operator also load material for your CNC? So that's why I need to understand your load and unload. What do actually the operator is doing? Do you know what actual work is for the operator for your load and unload?
Load and unload.
But anyway, it's fine. So as long as they are doing this, I believe you guys will have the details of the time study. So in IEDB, I can see that you are separating your load and unload from the CNC. So this is the part that I want to explain. I believe I've discussed this with Jack before. So let me take over the screen. So you have your CNC machine. Or CNC process. So the operator will load. Assuming the blue color is loading. And then you have the CNC process green. And then you have the unloading. Also blue color. What you're doing now, you are splitting this into 3 processes. You will calculate your cycle time for this, assuming loading 5 seconds, 5 seconds, and this is 20 seconds. Right? So 60. All right. 5 seconds. 60 divided by 12. This will be 60 divided by 20. This is your UPH. It's 12, 12, and 3. But in order for your CNC machine to work, you need to load and unload. The total time here is 30. That means 60 divided by 30. Your UPH is only 2. But if you split them up, your UPH is 3. You're telling your production to make more, but in fact, they only can do 2. Another situation, another scenario where you can load continuously without
另外2个，我来整合。送2个，这2个接班在里面，我把它再把它拉全点，问他另外2个是或3个，你找他这里够一起，让他把那个货收好一起给我。
The second scenario is that you can do the loading and unloading while the machine is processing. Then yes, you can ignore the first loading and the last unloading. So in fact, your cycle time will base on the machine's so-called the machine time or the process time. So how is your CNC setup? This way, it means that if it's this way, that means that to run the next one, it has to be like this.
刘斌，你的情况是属于哪一种？这个就是我昨天跟你说的那个IMT 的观念，INT 不是 IMT 啊，INT。所以就是看你这个 low on low 的时候，你设备像 situation one，你的设备就是必须要停下来等人去做 low on low，然后 machine 再开始运作嘛。所以刘斌 ，Hello， 你是 situation one 或 situation two？ Two，OK。
Okay, situation 2. That means that you do not need your loading and unloading, right?
应该是上面这个，我们是中间的，不影响机台的。
它不影响，所以你是下面这一个啊 ，situation 2啊，就是
对，
你简单讲，你在上下料的时候，你的 CNC 还在做嘛，
运作，对，是的，
还一直在做不停嘛，对，因为我知道的是，我们应该是 situation 2啦，所以OK。
Understand. All right. You can continue. Liwing, can you share your screen again? So when we go to raw data, then we will discuss more on this. So now let's move on to the next.
第三站就是 print， 这是我在系统里面设置的，看一下。系统设置的这个 process 就是按照刚才这个公式表上面的，跟这是一样的。
Where are they in the layout?
这里。在这个位置做的是 print， 完了之后在这边做打包、包装。
Is this are they continuous flow or they run in batches?
整个制程都是在这一片完成的。这地方我们是做的移印，然后在边上有烘烤，
Okay, can you
然后检验再打包。
hold on.
嗯。
Can you tell me? Can you go back to the IEDB? Show me your load one, auto insert one, and unload one. Where are they?
前面3道制程在哪里？
In the layout. Where are they in the layout?
OK， 等一下。这就是我们的移印机，我们就是在这个地方做的移印，这个 load、print、upload， 然后 oven、inspection。
Hold on. Can you show your process again? The first 3 process is load,
load， 然后 print， 然后
No,
upload。
that's not print, right? Just now you input in the IEDB. Can you go back to the IEDB? It's auto insert.
哦，这个没找不到那个移印 print， 所以我就用了一个这个。
Okay. All right. So your print is auto insert. Understand? So you load, you print, and then you unload.
Unload。
Okay, then
Inspection。
where is your FNI and oven?
oven。 这个一台。 This machine is oven。
Okay. Where's your FNI?
你的检验在哪里？
You start with FNI.
检验这个就是移印出来之后，这个人就是做检验的，这个人。
So the painting operator also doing the FNI. Is that
我们就是在这个位置做的。哎，
刘斌就是说，这个人他做 painting， 做 printing 啊，然后也做这个检验，对不对 ？inspection FNI 是吗？
对，
都是这个人做的，对不对？
对他，因为这个上料的时候，他不用一直的上料嘛，所以是由这个人做的。
Okay, it's fine. So I just want to know that. Okay, then the next one. After oven FNI 2.
这边是 oven 完之后还要做 inspection。
Okay, where is that?
对，稍等我看一下。等一下。对。这边过完烤箱之后，然后的检验和贴膜是在这边完成的。
Where is your FNI 2 after the oven?
oven 在这里，然后 oven 完之后检验贴膜在这里。
所以 FNI 2在这里，对不对？在那个很多人坐着的那里。
对，它就是检验和贴膜。
So your FNI 2 and your bonding 1 is the same location.
Oh yeah. 它就是同时自己检验，然后就会自己上机台上贴膜。它就是一个字句吧，类似于字句。
Okay. Okay. Then where's your FNI tree?
对，贴完膜之后，这个检验其实也是一个人，他就是一个自检。
Are they in the same station or different station?
Same station。这个也是同一个公站，就是同一个人他会做一个会检验贴膜，再贴条码。
Okay, but to me, your FNI, if you're doing two different FMI process in the same station, to me, it doesn't make sense. But that is out of scope of IEDB. But for in terms of IE, you cannot do FNI, two FNI inspection in one station. You will have a mixed product. You do not know whether you have done FNI2 or you have done FNI3. So that is one concern. Of course, IEDB, it's still fine. But you guys have to look into that, why you're doing FNI2 and FNI3 at the same location. How the operator needs to know that this has to do FNI2 or FNI3. Okay, then your label 1 and pack out, where are they? So
这边是我们 pick out。
Okay. Pack out. Before pack out.
你的 label 呢？
这个就是
打印条码。
Yeah, your label.
This station is the same one, same station.
So your FNI2 bonding, FNI3 and label 1, it's in the same station.
The label is packaging the products.
Can you show me again where actually that is in the layout? So that includes your FNI 2 and 3. Your FNI 2 bonding, FNI 3 label. It's all at the same station.
Yes.
Okay, then we shall see how that is being done when we have the raw data. So it's fine, okay. All right. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Okay. Since you guys are ahead, so I'll move forward. Okay. Let's see what else we can cover today. So since you guys already completed this, so I need you guys to do another one. So select another customer and create all the work center, support center, work cell, and all that. And then do the same thing, link all the processes to the support center and all that. Okay. So Leo, I need you to do one from SMT until your backend. Okay. Leo?
Okay.
Leo,
Leo,
you there?
Leo,
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So did you get what I mean just now?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
Okay. I know you already know a lot of things in IEDB, but I still need you to pay attention in the training. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
All right. So I need you to select another customer and do the configuration like what you did in the first training, but this is for another customer from SMT until your packout and the backend.
Okay.
Then link all the processes so we can use that for the next when we want to input the raw data.
Okay.
Okay.
I get it. Okay.
Okay. Let me try whether I can log in already or not. Still cannot. Okay, I need you to give me the control, Liu Bing. Liu Bing, I need you to give me the control.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So now we go to see station and routes. Okay. This is more for Liu. Liu Bing and Jack, you guys may not have this yet because you guys are connected to SAP. This is for MES, where we connect to MPT. At the moment, for SAP, we don't have the connection yet. So at the moment, we only connect to MES. So for this more on for Liu, station and routes. So here, maybe I'll go to, never mind. Maybe Leo, maybe you can share your screen, then I'll use your screen.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. Okay. I'll request for control. Can you give me the control?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. So station and routes. Okay. There we go to.
This is a pre-RD environment.
Yeah, it's fine. I just want to show you because the staging are not connected. Not sure why.
If you want to find a sample, I suggest you can turn to part 2 and HP. This is what we have done before
Yep.
with calling.
Okay, so you know about this as well.
Yes.
HP. That's great. Then it'll be pretty fast.
SMT work center.
Okay, so you know about this. Do you have any question?
I have no question about this.
Okay, that's great. So, but then I just want to a quick explanation to Jack and Yubing. So, this is what we are doing is to link the process to the MES route links, which means that in that station, this AOI, there will be an MES transaction. So it will track the output and also the first pass yield information. So that's why we're going to link this. Then in MPT, we will track the actual output and the actual first pass yield to compare. So the moment SAP is still not in the picture. So this is just for your information. Let me see. So Leo, you did this before? Yes, I think you're the one who do it for HP, right? Okay. And then we have the process link. So Leo, can you explain to me what is process link?
Okay. This is the individual by different assembly. So this is linked to the our sub bay. So if some assembly is different, for example, assembly A is not scanned at the MP at the destination, you can set it for this assembly individually at this page here, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Not only okay, just to correction, not that it's because it doesn't scan here, it still does scan here. But maybe for that particular assembly number, this is not your main process you want to track. Some, because you want to track your first pass yield, which is very critical. Your first pass yield for that, let's say your SCR top. Oh, this is another subset. Let's say your SCR top, SCR bottom. You have a very low first pass yield. So you want to track that in your production screen in MPT. Then you can use the process link to link that so it always publish your first pass yield information on the screen. So everyone is aware of your live first pass yield data. Okay. Or for that particular assembly number, you want maybe AOI is not the actual bottleneck, but of course, usually when we run in the line continuous flow, the output will be the same, but just that you want to be more precise. Let's say QC1 is the bottleneck, and then you will select, you will go to that and link to the QC1. So then you will, when we run that particular SME number, you can actually view the more critical process that you want to see. Okay. Then I'll proceed to the next one. Group standard. Then I have to go through raw data first. Assembly. Okay. So for assemblies, we are getting from MES, iFactory, GEMS-MM, and SAP, which is the latest one. So the assembly list means that it's the whole list from your system, whether it's SAP or MES or GEMS-MM or iFactory. It's everything. So familiar with HP, then we use HP. So this will show all the assembly number for HP. But it doesn't show you the BOM structure. So you can see here all, it's by itself. There's no relationship between any of the assembly number. If you go to source BOM, this is where it will show you the BOM structure. Okay, we have some. You can click on the expand all.
Many HP assembly is a one-piece flow. So you can see here a lot of zero.
So you can see here we have level 0, we have level 1. So we can have more levels. For example, this level 0, it needs all this to make the level 0 of this. Okay, I found one. Level 2. Okay. For example, for this level 1, I need this level 2 to make level 1. And then for the top level, I need this level 1 to make the top level. So Liu Bing and Jack, you guys understand?
I don't have a question, but sorry.
Okay.
label 是从哪边来的
Sorry?
它这个是从 MES 里面导进来的，它那个 MES 里面有把那个它的 MES 的 BOM 是从 SAP 弄进来的嘛，然后 MES 里面有勾，就那个 BOM 里面有勾，它是 assembly 的，然后 IEDB 就会把那个同步过来，是作为一个 assembly 这样子的，然后这里会有0、1、2、3，0、1、2层，然后那个0层就是出货层啊。就是这个出货的那个 model 名字。
对，这个结构我都知道。OK， 那我知道那个 label 怎么来的。利用，谢谢。
OK 好。
Yeah, Jack, I think we have discussed this many times during when we validate the BOM, the SAP BOM, right? If you still remember.
Yeah.
The third and the what's that called? The third and what?
I know the bond structure, but I don't know the label is from the SAP or MES or the other system. So
So it depends on the site. Your site is connected to SAP, that means it comes from SAP.
Okay.
For
Okay, got
Leo's, Huangpu, HU1, HU2, HU3, all comes from MES. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
So, and then this is the BOM edit. So this is the BOM edit. Usually we don't edit the BOM. So where's the staging? Where's the staging? Liu. Okay. For HU1, is it still empty? I think it's empty, right? For HU1. Yeah, nothing. So HU2. All right, we get some data here. We have PHP. Why we have all the dollar sign? So it's fine. It's fine. It's empty. Okay. Then, in order to edit the BOM, you have to download. Okay, we only have one. For this, let me check.
Wilson, you can demo at the PRD environment so that they can understand well.
No, I don't want to download that to your in PRD. I can find other
Configuration report. Yeah.
Okay, we have
This
this active. Yep. Yeah, just click on the download. Okay. So you can download this. So it will show your BOM level for this customer. Sorry. Oops. Okay. So maybe I'll get you to. Okay. Oh, just now you press close. So I need you to upload this. Yeah, go back to the IEDB staging. staging.
你把那个放出来的是可以放出来都比如说这个周的那个时间是多少，那个的时间都给出来到一个样子。
Okay, you go to links. No, you go back to IDB, the link. Go to links. Yes, mass upload. Upload, that's now the one that you downloaded. We downloaded. Yep.
可以把你的数据就是在上面。
Okay, upload.
到时候把那个带进去给。好的好，我上面一样。
Okay, go back to the assemblies. Go to BOM edit. Yeah, edit BOM. Sorry. Okay, so now you have your list in here. You can remove them. You click expand all. Okay. So what you need to do is before you upload, you can edit your BOM structure in the Excel file. Okay, go back to the Excel file. Yes. Here, let's say, for example, this, you have level 2. Then you can add in one more row and then add in the level 2 and then what's the assembly number, revision and all that, and then upload it. Or you can input or you can create a component prep. Can you go back to the IEDB? See. Sorry. I think you have to download the edit BOM. Yep. Yep. Yeah, this is the, I think both templates you'll be able to edit. So you can edit here, or you can even add in the component prep. So Leo, can you explain what is component prep?
Okay, this is the this is different with assembly in the BOM. If this assembly consists of 2 material, it means component, we can add here, right?
Okay, let me explain in more detail. So let's say we have a component prep. So it's more like an offline process. So usually what we do is, let's say it needs some material or some parts. So usually we will add in the $sign. Okay. Okay, whether it's the front or the back. Usually put in the front. So you have the $sign here. It's the same assembly number. And then can't remember what should we put here. Sorry, guys, I need to check on this. What should be the indicator here? Can't remember. Okay, maybe assuming that is 1 or a check, I'll need to find that out. Okay, so this is an offline process. For example, in order to make this assembly, this level 1 assembly, maybe some of your materials need to be worked on. For example, maybe some of your capacitors that have the 2 long legs. Then the operator needs to cut off to a certain length for the capacitor, so-called the legs. And this material needs to be processed, but they can be done offline because they are materials. So you can add this in so that when planners look at this, they know, okay, this is a component prep. When they load this to run in the production, they have to make sure that this part is ready to be used by this. Otherwise, it will impact your production plan. Okay? Any question?
Oh.
Great. And then after you edit, you can go back here and then go back to the links and you can upload like just now. Leo show it to us. Okay. Once you edit that, you cannot remove your BOM data. Once you remove, it will be removed. So you have to remain it's there. Remain the data there. Okay.
Wilson, sorry.
Yeah.
When do we need to edit the BOM?
Okay. Like what I said, we don't usually edit the BOM because we want to fix the right so-called BOM structure from the source. If let's say they configure wrongly in MES or SAP, we have to make sure they make the correction there. Unless we have a special case that he has to set up in that way in MES or SAP that they cannot change that, but then it gives the wrong BOM structure in IEDB. Then you have to make that correction in IEDB. Otherwise, we do not do that. We will always want to fix the error at the source. Okay?
Okay.
But for the component prep, it doesn't come from MES or your SAP because this is not being configured there. So you need to find out whether you have any component prep. Okay, so try to find out at your site whether you have any component prep. Then we can discuss how that component prep being processed. Then how can we add that into level 0 or level 1? Depends on what the material requires for which assembly number. Okay, so that is the only main thing that if you guys have auto component prep, then you have to make the so-called the BOM edit. Let me see whether we can add here. Okay, in fact, we can also add in your assembly list here. Okay, so you can click here, input the $sign, and then your assembly number. Then no revision required. You can input the description. You can input the family. And then is this already being checked? And then you can save it. Okay. But when you add this, it doesn't attach to what? Assembly number. So you save it, it will only by its own. You still need to go, let's see, go to source bomb. Here we cannot edit. Yeah. So you still need to edit the bomb in order to make the connection for your component prep to that. So you guys can practice that. And then if you face any problem, then we can discuss on the next session. Okay, so try to find out whether you have any component prep. You try to input the component prep. If you see whether you face any issue, then we can discuss on the next training. These families, okay, so you can add the family manually because sometimes in MES or SAP, they don't really configure the family. So here, either you get them to configure that in MES or SAP, but for family, I don't think if they don't set up, I don't think they will entertain you because there's a lot of work for them to set up if for the whole site. So for here, we have the flexibility to add in your own family for your assembly number. Then this is the inactive list. So click edit. It's not here. Okay. So you can select them and then make them inactive for those assembly number that is no longer active. This is staging. Okay, I can try one. Activate. Here, so it become here. You can restore it back when you need it back. Okay, so you can restore it. Okay. Any question on this? If not, then okay, I will repeat the so-called the homework. Select another customer. Configure the whole process from beginning until the end. Do the configuration in IEDB. Okay, then you can try out on the to add in the component prep in the assemblies. Maybe you can try manually first, and then yeah, then you use the bomb edit to edit. Okay. I think that's all. The grip. Right. See what else. Okay. For Liu Bing and Jack. Maybe Jack, can you share your screen? Jack, do you already have the access to PRD version?
Yes, I can access
Okay.
the BRD and the stage.
Okay. So can you share your screen and go to the PRD?
PRD. Okay, wait a moment.
Because I think your staging don't have data, right? Don't have assemblies, right?
Staging.
You go to just now the assembly, you go to output at the blue bar. No. Can you give me the control? So whenever you want to check what customer you have and whether they have any assemblies. So for example, ABC 657. Okay, this is staging. So you already have. Okay. So one thing that in staging you may not have so-called the updated assembly number. So for Yuping and Jack, so you might want to go to the production mode. HPF. Okay. So total for ABC, actually, you have 3,316. Okay. You can try. I'm not sure whether the customer name is exactly the same in so-called in the staging. So what you guys can try is to go to this mass upload. Assembly bomb edit. See ABC. I'll select the one that we've okay. Okay. So you have this list. You go to staging. You try to upload this and see if cannot. You go to staging. You download the assembly bomb edit. Upload template. Oh no, I think you need to add. Let's see. Yeah. So I think you need to download the add first because you need to add in the new assembly number. Okay. You download the assembly add first. You upload to the staging. And then you download the assembly bomb edit. Then only you upload again in the staging to get the correct bomb structure. Try to do that. If got problem, it's fine. We can discuss on the next session. Yep, on how
Okay,
to.
so Wilson, so it mean we need to upload and have all the assembly number in IDB. Then we upload the assembly editable after
add first.
the
You add
assembly.
first. Yeah. Okay. The reason
Okay,
is because
got it.
initially I thought there's no assembly number or very few assembly number from in your staging.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't do that. It's still fine. We can use whatever we have in the staging environment. But then I just want you guys to have a feel of the actual data when we input into the staging, so that later on, when you set up in the production, you can actually copy and paste into the production. So it'll be much faster.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so you can do that. Yeah, then you can use the latest assembly number in your production, but you are actually practicing it in staging. Later on, we can just copy and paste to the production. All right. So yeah, so that's why if you guys create so-called finalize like your work center, your sub work centers, all those naming, your processes, all the sequence, if you do it correctly in the staging environment, then you can actually copy that to production. It will make things faster. If you guys at the end you guys need to change, then it's fine. You can just reconfigure in the production mode of IEDB. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any more question? So apart from that, let me see. Okay, so I already asked you to prepare the processes. So Jack and Liu Bing, you guys each select another customer, then do all the configuration, and then yeah, then okay. So same thing, Liu. You select one more customer from SMB until the backout. Configure all that in the IEDB.
OK，
OK
好。
OK, we
Okay, let me see whether we need to prepare.
So
any-
Wilson,
Yeah.
Liu Bin needed to do the same thing in the IEDB one time, right?
Sorry, come in.
Liu Bin needed to do same thing in IEDB, right? But
Yes,
she,
yes.
okay.
Just need you guys to
Choose
practice.
the other customer.
Customer, yes.
Okay.
So that we have more reference. Like for example, we need to discuss how the process flow and whether the process can be matched and how the process being carried out by the operator. So we have multiple customer, then we have multiple setup, multiple configuration for that. So we have more reference to discuss. Okay.
Got it.
All right. Any more question before we end?
No.
Oh, then we can end here. Then see you guys on Thursday.
Okay.
All right.
Wilson,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
thank you, Wilson.
Thank you.
拜拜，
Leon，谢谢，
，OK， 拜拜。
拜拜。
谢谢。